don't even want to know who killed me. I know it's been the nigga that I was chasing the car for the longest, that I beamed him up in the fucking car so many times. Dude, everybody I was killing, nobody had rockets.
Wow. I bet you was in the top 10.
Mm-hmm. I made it all the way to the top 10. I just died, what, 5th place?
Yeah, I died in 4th place earlier. Dead
Sounds 6, I think. I had a nigga, he sniped me after I tried to go in the bag. I needed some shit out the bag. Oh, I would die in fucking 11th place. Damn. I thought it was less people than that. I think I was calculating by being duos.
It just be so quiet, man. I hate that. It
Bruh,
be so quiet.
We headed the circle ending in turbine, nigga. Oh my god, bro.
Didn't hear nothing.
Nah, I killed 3 people just now in the road just now back there. Dude sniped me, had going in the bag because I didn't even realize I fucking had
First open in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
The way you play that game,
as their guys get set to match up.
The way they play it is, they wait until they know you like. They wait. They don't
be committed. Yeah, you got to be committed to the bag, and that's when they'll, make their little move.
Like nigga, I literally just came from over there.
He'll get this only back to the 20.
I know I was looking for a guy who kept driving around in the car. He kept stopping the car looking for me, but I kept going around him on way. Every time he was stopping to look where I was, I'd go all the way around and I could double back and I'd shoot him up. Several headshots, bro. He's still fucking living. I ran around the GKS all game, nigga. One gun.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there.
Yeah,
it certainly was, because he allowed some blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
From near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there.
I really don't be caring nothing about it, so I just
solid run on first down, gain of 7,
shit,
leaves him with a
making a board up, whatever. I bet they go from there.
And that shit still ain't no prize league, huh?
Nah. Well, you get the next edition of Madden, but you got to win so many points.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Dobbs to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll get it down to the 47.
Y'all still ain't got no rules on defense, right?
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, y'all might well do a prize
screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
I think that's where I'm at with it. I think that'll probably fucking
teams. They want to run the screen 10 to 12 times.
You got to play for something.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Yeah, I know how I do.
That one goes for 24
you gonna commit to something, you want something back in return.
They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays. And you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the...
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Chris Carson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
And a perfect passing rating with Josh Dobbs in my last game. Perfect on the first drive.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm ready for y'all to lose the game.
The decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Hard out here on us, man.
I'll tell you one thing, though. Drew Brees come back and throw for 400.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game.
Consider that a wrap,
and they're able to get this one across the 35.
We already going off adrenaline right now, winning without it.
I mean, 400 against the Falcons, bro, that ain't too hard, bro.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run them.
Back to the ground on first. It's Geis.
Oh,
he's got a first down and then some.
Oh, and I missed that.
Touchdown, Chicago! Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
It was 2 niggas right there. I didn't even know it was 2 niggas. One nigga was
out of the gun. Dobbs. And he's taken down. Back at his
what, he had level 3 arm on?
Oh, you gotta stab him twice.
I know. I didn't know what he was gonna look like when he comes around that
corner. Long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Nah, he fucked me up with the
ball.
ball.
They're moving him exactly the way they want to.
I could not even get the second one on.
Definitely
this nigga was just randomly looting. I thought it was the other guy. Oh my God,
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
58, Mike. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. He immediately fucked the next dude right up because the other dude came running out. I thought I had heard him in there, but then when I started hearing
the run call here, they'll look to throw instead. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bears take over.
Week 1 right here.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
Right now,
field position after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
But I think, you know, we got a couple people that might be ahead now. I don't know. Nah, in the other league,
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I think it's 2 people. Or 2 openings in that league.
Brady.
No.
He finds Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted. We make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Well, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh my God, these animations are pass interference. They just will not call this. This nigga pushed off.
We know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those footsteps we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Brady.
Pick that. That's 6. That's 6.
Picked off by Justin Coleman. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to
nice little rookie,
and then you want to get some
little linebacker
and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
For a damn play action.
This is caught by Robinson. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is getting
they're trying to fill spots.
To create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen?
That's what I was saying. Shit, I'm going to get my one and only out there, bitch. I think it's dead.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Jay leaving, so he's going to have to fill him over.
Oh, Jay leaving too?
Jay going out of the state.
No, it's over.
Out of the country.
Yeah, it's over. It's over. That was the only competition in that bit.
That's what I'm saying. You can't really
scrimmage the 31 now on
nigga,
1st and 10.
When nigga did Slaughter, man, we had confidence in that motherfucker.
Shotgun now for Brady.
I made sure. I can't fucking.
One fly for Robbins. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Pick number 2.
Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked up a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Let's go, team.
Off the play fake. Here's Dobbs.
No.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Man, boy, the fucking draw.
On the delay, here's Carson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Really? Y'all ain't got no fucking...
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half-step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
To throw on 3rd down. Dobbs.
Bruh.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They start on the ground with Geis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle made by the 3rd-round pick out of Louisiana, Tracy Walker.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Now left side on the swing pass. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. On play action, now Brady.
Man, so he don't need no armor, son.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the
But the old boy say
contact.
shit, I don't need no armor, man.
Being able to play his own defense when they can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can make a play on the football.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Roll up on me with a fucking
Throwing again. Brady. Robinson's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
I already know one route gonna be. Where is Oh, I got a player.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Again, it's Brady. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run
Tom Brady
and leaves creases
might be old as fuck,
exploit right there.
but that nigga don't miss.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. So, we get slap happy up here sometimes. They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw with Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off down at the 10. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 3rd down, Dobbs looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, have some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Some told me don't even go in the back.
Probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Dobbs looking downfield for Jones.
Damn, Dobbs.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Saints when he picked up Anthony and traded his ass, he cut his ass.
Who was that?
He was our 1st round draft pick.
Oh, Stephon Anthony.
Ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect.
He didn't know how he got those
overall,
tackles.
you like what your game plan's showing you.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside.
He didn't know how. He didn't know. He didn't know why.
Chicago.
He didn't understand how.
Allen Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro, and the lead is now 21-14. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They go play action here on first
down. Come on, catch the ball.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Geis, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Wait, set, run 80, run 80. Let's go, defense. Our time, it's our time. Rim.
Brady. Off to Geis on the screen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
3rd down, here's Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, defense. You're up. D, man up, D.
They stay on the ground again. It's Carson. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 5. Good enough for the first down.
And I need it. Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
No, I've been landing hydro.
Before they actually open. I think that
I didn't even, I thought there was nobody else left. So this nigga hid till I went to the other side of the boat. Wow, what a bitch.
On play action, it's Dobbs.
Dog, and I gotta go all the way to Rivertown, bro.
Man, what the fuck is that?
Incomplete. He was looking there for T.J. Jones, and now it's second down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
So this nigga here, bro. Wow.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
We taking Will. Check, 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 check.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Back to the air on second down. Dobbs. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I'm all the way around the corner. All these niggas sitting in Rivertown, nobody's shooting at each other, but everybody's shooting at whoever come in.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the draw, they go to Geis. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Partner, I know my grade school teachers never would believe this, but I can absorb a lesson. I think there's a lesson in this one. He's having a great day running the football, but occasionally they're going to find a way to stop you, aren't they?
Yeah, this time the defense stepped up, and what's been so far a tough game for them. And Robinson with a big catch. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady looking deep for Gabriel. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So now 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From the gun, it's Brady.
Did he catch that?
Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Dobbs. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Point after now from Catanzaro. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Dobbs looking to throw on 1st down. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
Ready. 70 in. Brandon, 51's mine. Hey, you ain't got nothing. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
To throw on third down. Dobbs. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on third down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Dobbs now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Dobbs. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
This is Geis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Oh,
no gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Over that
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I can't believe they even let you play.
And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Dobbs. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
53, 56, 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check and reload.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he's not going to get the 1st down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards, and now a decision here on 4th and 1. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Dobbs.
Wow.
And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
You want one?
Send me one back. I can get out.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home.
I killed 4 niggas.
Celebrating with each other and being
Left
in a
docs.
position.
I started leaving. Somebody started shooting me in my back. I'm like, damn, what the fuck you was hiding at?
Let's get 5 next time.
49 passes, my nigga. 49.
Oh, wow.
So for Chicago, their strong start to the year continues as
That's
they're
against
up
my
to
religion. I'd rather go out with 4
and they
picks,
will
nigga.
head back
Shit,
home
really?
fucked
next
up.
week.
Oh.
Meanwhile, for Detroit,
I'm still
Wait,
getting
wait,
fucking 200 though, nigga.
I had okay, this nigga was 5 for 19,
they'll try to get
64
back to their
yards.
winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau
six
to
picks,
take
no
on the
touchdowns.
Packers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
That nigga going
Alongside
straight to the
Charles
fucking
Davis.
free
Thanks to our
agency.
entire crew as well.
who
We'll
this
talk to you
quarterback
next
is?
time.
Josh
So long,
Dobbs,
everybody.
the backup that used to be in Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Light skin, there you go. He out of there. Yeah, I know. Wow, dude, I ain't worried about this shit. Man, I got some key injuries. God damn. Shit was good till I lost my cornerback and my damn safety.
Isn't that bit?
I'm still low there. Yeah, man, that was rough.